Hello, in this video I will show you how to remove and replace the turn signal lever and the wiper switch on Volkswagen Golf 4. The procedure is similar for other Volkswagen cars like Polo, Bora, Jetta, Passat and even Octavia. First, we'll start by disconnecting the negative terminal of the battery. And in order to remove those levers, we need first to remove the steering wheel. In order to remove the steering wheel, first we're going to remove the airbag on the steering wheel. There is two holes on each side where there is a bracket that you need to pull up in order to release the airbag. I'm not going to be able to show you that bracket because the hole is very small, but you need a flathead screwdriver and put the screwdriver in the hole and try to feel where this bracket is and just try to push up the bracket and it will release the airbag. And then you do the same on the other side. In my case, I've already released the two sides. Now I'm going to remove the connector on the airbag and remove the airbag. Next, I'm going to remove the center bolt holding the steering wheel. When you're trying to loosen that bolt in the middle, make sure you take out the key. This way the steering wheel will lock and it will not be able to turn when you're trying to loosen the bolt. When you loosen the bolt, make sure you put the key in again and turn the wheel in exact position, in exact front position. And after removing the wheel, the bolt, before removing the steering wheel, you should mark it with a marker, the threads and on the steering wheel. If the video is useful, please like and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel to see more videos like this. Now I'll show you how I marked it, so that when we put the steering wheel back on, we'll put it in the exact same position. That's how I marked it on the steering column and on the steering wheel. And now I'm going to pull out the steering wheel. Next, I'm going to remove those plastic covers on top and on the bottom. They're held by two bolts, one there, one right there, and two on the front. Now I can remove the top part, and to remove the bottom part, there is two more bolts on the front that we need to remove. We're not going to remove the lower part completely, just enough to make room. Next, I'm going to remove the clock spring. The clock spring is held on clips, which you need to just separate and then just pull it out. And in the back there is a connector that we need to remove. and that's the clock spring out. Next we need to remove the wiper and the turn signal levers. There is a bracket on the back that we need to loosen the bolt on. We don't need to remove it completely, the bolt, just loosen it and then pull out the indicators. When we pull them out a little bit, there is 3 connectors that we need to disconnect, one on this side and 2 on the wiper side. We need to disconnect them, and then the 2 levers will come out. Now that the connectors have been disconnected, we can take out the 2 levers. Now you can replace only 1 lever or the 2 levers. If you want to replace 1 lever, there is a clip on the back that you need to just pull out, and then they will release from each other. Next we're going to put the levers back on the car. Though the new lever has a new bracket, so first we're going to remove the old bracket. That's the old bracket that we are removing. That's the new bracket that is on the lever, and now we're going to put it on the steering wheel and on the steering column. And now we're going to first connect the connectors, and then when it's in its exact spot, we're going to tighten the bolt on the bracket. Next we're going to put the clock spring back on, make sure it hasn't turned in any way. Don't forget to connect the connector on the clock spring. Now that the clock spring is on, next we're going to put the upper and lower plastic covers and put the bolts on. Next we're going to put the steering wheel back on. Make sure you put it exactly how you've marked it. That's how I'm putting it, and then put the bolt on and tighten it. Next we're going to put the airbag back on. First put the connector on and then put it in its place and then push it in until the bracket starts holding it. Hopefully the video was helpful. Please like and comment on the video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.